What's going on, y'all? Today we got NBA legends tell funny Larry Bird stories. Let's get into it. See what this is.
Well, Celtics have got 3 seconds. 2. Bird, a runner. It's good!
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David, and I welcome you to your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. Now, if you follow my show on a regular basis, then you know that every couple of months I have to cover Larry Bird, simply because he's my second favorite player of all time. So in today's episode, I want to take a look at some of the funniest Larry Bird stories. And just to be clear, I also found some new clips that you probably haven't seen before. But before we start with that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, let's do it. Now, the first story that I want to take a look at is from Isaiah Thomas. And the very interesting thing is that other players also tell the same story. So apparently Larry Bird did this to multiple guys. Let's take a look.
I don't know if people, I don't know how this is going to play with America, right? but let me just tell you what this dude told me one time, right? Now, all back line at one time, it was Kelly Tripucka, Bill Laimbeer, Kim Benson. 3 white dudes.
2 of them I ain't ever heard of.
Okay. All right. So we walk out on the court, and he said, "Who guarded me?" So Larry used to always call me Cheesy, right? He's like, "Cheesy, who guarded me?" And I was like, you know, I got Kelly, I got Lamb, I got Benson. He's like, "You ain't got no brothers?" He's like you? He's like you?
Nah, I never heard it be I never heard it be explained like that. I heard him say somebody else like, it's disrespectful to have a white guy guard him or something like that. I don't know.
Like you?
I never heard of it.
He's like you?
Disrespecting me.
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
Okay.
He said, "Hey man, you can't put no white dude on me.
Hey.
That is straight disrespect."
I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, "Larry, what's going on with you?" He says, "You guys are being disrespectful to me."
This is what I
and I said,
stop it. This is
"What are you
what I
talking
heard.
about?"
He
He says, "You guys are putting a white guy on me." That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on
I
it?
can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. But he says, "It's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me." And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
It was my rookie season, my first game I ever played against him.
What'd he say?
And that was the only thing. I can't even tell you what he said. but
Clean up the language. What?
You know, one of the things, the first thing, I think really the only thing he said to me, I'm guarding him, my first play, you know, he's coming down the court and I'm guarding him. He looks at me, he said, "I don't know why they have you guarding me, Holmes." And he shoots the 3.
I remember this one too.
I wasn't upset he made the 3. I said, "Look, this son of a gun just called me Holmes." You know, but it was funny because after that, because they knew I was gonna keep coming, you know. But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me. And then we had a lot of respect for each other over the years. And so I never forget that one thing though, man. I'm like, I was so hot, you know.
And I remember
We was at the jump circle, and I go shake Larry Bird's hand. He put both hands behind his back. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's just getting into the game. You know, I'm trying to give him the benefit down. I was so mad, so I'm coming down the left side, and I go up the fast break, and he comes out, and I'm pumping it behind my head, and he jumped. I said, I got him. Boom! He's sitting down on the ground. I'm pointing like this. He said, hey, Rook. I'm like, what? He said, I like you. You got balls, but I'm still getting 40 on your ass.
You know, and it's funny because I tell a whole lot of people this when they talk about great players and they bring up Larry Bird. I said, listen, the dude couldn't jump, wasn't fast, but wasn't athletic. Mm-hmm. But you look on the score, the score sheet after the game, he got 25, 15 rebounds, 9 assists, a few steals. I said, the dude just knew how to play, right? And the thing that I loved about him is that he was a shit talker. And I wish you would have got a chance to play against him, Robert, because I swear to God, you'd have loved playing against him because the dude would just tell you where he's going, shoot it in your face, talk shit to you, and run back down the floor. Yeah, and he was just one of those guys that he just had it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he had it, and I saw it in college, and obviously saw it a whole lot closer when we get a chance to play against the Celtics. He was the biggest trash talker back in the day, but he was bad.
I don't really care about the game, but New Mexico State is right up the streets from El Paso, and I went to UTEP. And we're big rivalries, so I'm hoping that Indiana State will beat New Mexico State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right, Bird. He makes the shot, Bird. I said, God damn, who is Bird? Bird. Here's Bird. And Bird this, and Bird, oh, did you see the pass that Bird made? I can't see it, but I'm just trying to imagine it. And when the time I got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play.
CS. Got Kevin McHale in here. We just got the Celtic highlight in the books there. I want you to go back. I want you to go deep into time. Okay. You and Larry Bird, teammates for a long time. What's your best Larry Bird story?
I think the story that sums up Larry the best was back then when we flew commercial, we didn't fly private. We played in a Tuesday night game in Cleveland. And of course, we got up for the first flight out. We had a game on Wednesday night in New Jersey. Snowstorm hits Cleveland. We're at the airport at 7 in the morning. Flight's canceled at 7. It's canceled at 8. It's canceled at 9. It's canceled at 10. Canceled at 11, 12. We finally leave about 1:30 or 2 in the afternoon. We fly up to New Jersey. Now the storm has kind of moved into Jersey. And the bus driver says, well, I can't get to the hotel into the arena. I can only go to one place. Well, we had a game that night. We go to the arena. So we get to the arena, and I mean, we're dragging. And we're sitting around the locker room, and, and everybody's kind of, we're tired. And, and all of a sudden, the coach gives a little bit of a speech of, come on, man, guys, we're playing basketball. Let's get ready to go. And Larry stands up, and Larry says, a couple other few choice words, and he says, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to take it out on their rear ends. So I was like, oh, all right, so let's go. So we go on the floor. Elbert King sitting there. Larry walks up to Elbert King and goes, don't take this butt whooping personally. I've been eating hot dogs all day. And then Albert King looks at him like, you've been eating hot dogs all day. What's that got to do with me? And we went out and just hammered him. I mean,
it's probably because the hot dog stand. They probably got a hot dog stand.
He just played, and I tell you, that was just his competitive nature. But a day when you fly all day and eat hot dogs in the airport, best thing was Albert's look on his face like, what hot dogs got to do with me?
Playing at the Garden, man, on his last leg. Last leg, we're playing him, and he told me, young fella, let me tell you something. I can shoot a jumper anywhere I want to. And he said, you're supposed to be a great defender, right? He said, I'm going to make sure I tell you where I'm going to shoot the ball at. And I was like, man, come on now, you're not going to shoot the ball. And so he said, I'm going to take you over in that corner right there. You see it over there by my bench, right? And I'm going to give you something, and it's going to be this jumper. Right. And I said, shit, watch this. So all of a sudden, we playing, and I'm D'ing him up, and he slow balled me. That's where I got the slow ball. Put your back to your back like this, and his back was bad during this time. So he went right to that corner, and I'm up on him, I'm under him, and he said, young fella, what did I tell you I was gonna do? And he turned around, raised up, we looked around, it was all draws. And I said, shit, I ain't gonna mess with you no more.
Who, you saying, man, when I first met him, I said, all right, I'm gonna see if this dude, this white cat, can really go like he's
Because the verdict is always out on white boys that can hoop. With all due respect, it's always out.
It's respect. This ain't nothing bad. So I said, let me see what he can do.
But Larry's had something that most white boys don't have. Just say that. Just keep it real.
Man,
Larry's different now. Larry's different now.
He had a little bit of nigger.
Yeah, he was different now. Larry was different now.
That boy, he can play, man.
You know, it's amazing. I love Larry Bird so much. Every single time I find a new clip about NBA legends talking about Larry Bird, I'm always super happy. I simply can't get enough of Larry Legend. I hope you guys feel the same way. All right, you guys. That was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed.
That's the end of this one, y'all. Y'all know what to do, man. If y'all enjoyed this one, let me know what other reactions y'all would like me to do. Click on the last reaction, and I'm out of here, man. Wow.